When this game first released, I played it for 8 hours straight. The game is just pure, unadulterated fun. You have this great high-impact, skillful gameplay, and if that wasn't enough to suck you in, then you also have awesome music by Noise Scream that will get you hype. It will get you into the legendary flow state, where you forget the world around you, it's just you and the game, and you start performing amazingly in the game. And when you do well in the game, it rewards you with these awesome, brutal animations. It's just so fun and makes you feel like such a badass. It's also highly replayable and has now found a permanent home on my solid state drive. Premise: you're a sleeper agent. You get a drone that activates you. Criminals are trying to take over the city. You need to stop them. So you go out and you start fighting criminals. Gameplay. Use a controller. Seriously. There are games where playing with a controller is better, but keyboard and mouse is very doable. That's not the case with this game, at least for me, and there is only one reason. Usually in top-down games, when you press the W key, the character goes up. The character does not go up in this one. He goes up and to the right, so northeast. This was incredibly weird and I could not get used to it. So once I switched to controller, it felt far more natural and comfortable. The gameplay itself though is extremely satisfying and challenging throughout the game. Light and heavy attacks, blocking, dodging and grappling. With the rope gun and secondary 3D printer revolver as your special abilities. With these you always have the tools at your side to execute some badass shit. Except in the beginning. In the beginning you are sluggish and struggle to execute on things, but as you unlock more abilities, the game starts becoming smoother. You become better, it gets easier to fight. Yeah, unlocking abilities matters a lot in this game, where the difference between the beginning and the end of the game is a guy who has taken self-defense lessons and a demigod who does MMA as a hobby. A good example is your ability to pick stuff up and throw it at people. This takes a long time in the beginning until you unlock the ability to kick stuff at enemies. Then it happens almost instantly and you can flow right to your next combat move. And you can pick up guns and shoot people. Sometimes the guns wouldn't shoot the people and I don't know why, but I suspect it may have happened because I was too close to the enemy. There is some good depth to the combat without being too overcomplicated. Like the combos for abilities are pretty simple and easy to pick up, and you will need those combos because of the differences between the enemies. Like some will block your light attack, so you have to either use a heavy attack or throw stuff at them or shoot them. There is some variance to the enemy types, so you won't get bored. But there are some annoying things like this one-shot sniper that kills me mid-dodge. I hate it. And there are gameplay moments where I wish the game could zoom out a little bit, and I kinda need to spoil here a little. There are one-hit kill zombies in the game, and one time I couldn't see him coming as he rounded the corner and he one-shot killed me. Annoying. But when you're just fighting dudes straight up, the game is incredibly fun, knocking guys out from one to the next, just flowing between them. It's just awesome. And the impact of the blows is so satisfying to see and hear, especially when your rage meter gets full and you go Hulk mode and really smash those criminals. The replay value comes from challenges which you unlock by finishing the level once. So you have to go back to unlock some customization options, which are pretty extensive, and of course some challenges suck, but going back to old levels after I finish the game with all my upgrades makes me high as a kite on dopamine. I feel like a god, stringing combos left and right and throwing these early game enemies around like a bunch of sock puppets. God, it's great. Story. You know, it's really fun when the awesome gameplay is interrupted every 5 seconds with some dialogue you have to read. Don't get me wrong, the story is interesting, it's pretty good, but the dialogue is a little too much. I feel like I get a dialogue box after every single combat encounter. Just come on, give me a break and let me fight people. But the dialogue is interesting and has a lot of goofy stuff and movie and game references. A lot of this stuff would probably be funny, but I don't have a sense of humor anymore. I had to get rid of it because I'm studying at university and I don't want to get expelled for making a funny joke that someone might get slightly offended at. Music. The highlight of this game, besides the gameplay, is the music. It's made by Noise Cream, my favorite musician. The soundtracks he makes for games are always bangers, as the kids say, but for this game, I think it's his magnum opus. It's like 48 songs and there is not a single one I dislike. Of course, some are better than others, but I enjoy listening to every single one of them, but my favorite is Prelude Fight. It just hits so incredibly hard. So good. This is the best fight music I have ever heard. I've been listening to it non-stop since it released, even when playing other games. Just fantastic work by Noise Cream. Conclusion. If this video is coming across as me sucking its dick endlessly, then good, because that's the message I want to get across. I love this game. It has consistently, throughout my playtime, kept me in a state of having fun. I endured almost lethal amounts of dopamine playing this game. Jacob Swindle, Diswindle, sure. Thank you for this game. I love it. And now, I love you. It's an awesome game, Jacob. And I'm sure you couldn't have done it without your wife, Eric Jacobus, and your son, Jeff Keighley. I give the game. I really should be studying right now, but this is too fun out of doing all my assignments an hour before they are due while suffering severe heartburn. I've started studying software engineering at university, so videos might come out slower or maybe they won't come at all because I have died from stress. I don't know. The Discord is a good place to check if I'm still alive. Next video out soon-ish. Subscribe, call me Uncle Brian, and have an awesome day.